Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today back with another match preview. This time it's Preston North End versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship, 7:45 p.m. kickoff at Deepdale this Tuesday night. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Obviously we're off the back of a 2-0 win against Cardiff and a 1-0 draw against Bristol in our two derbies. But yeah, in our last 10 games we've got 7 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, which is really good form actually, and we've got quite a lot of our players now back from injury and suspension, so we've got a lot of options to choose from. But, that win against that draw, against Bristol City, the comeback 1-0 draw was vital, because if without that we would slip out of the top 6, and hopefully now we can try and bounce back and get a win against Preston, and hopefully try and get as many wins as possible before the World Cup break. But Preston offer a massive threat. They don't concede many goals either, so it's going to be a tricky one. But yeah, what do you think going into this game?
Yeah, it is going to be a tough game. I think against Bristol we didn't play that great, in all honesty. I think we were I think we did earn a well-in point. We did in that game, and we definitely could have won that game if we tried a lot harder in that first half. Because in that first half of the game we were shocking. But yeah, as you said, Preston don't let in many goals. Even though in their derby they did lose 40 to Blackpool, so you obviously can score a lot of goals against them if you tried. But yeah, it's not going to be an easy game. Going to Deepdale, it's not an easy place to go. Obviously, respect all the fans that are going to be going to that game as well, because it's a long journey Tuesday night. But yeah, we have been on good form, and I'm confident going into this game. I think Swans can get the job done, but we need to start off looking good. We can't just end up going 1-0 down and then start playing well after that. We have to really, from the start, we have to play very well and do that until the final whistle, which is what we do tend to try and struggle doing that. But yeah, I think we can definitely win this game, and yeah, it's a game I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and now going on to the injury news, and to start with Preston, Luke will give you the Preston injury news to start with.
Yeah, so for Preston, they have no injuries, so they've got a fully fit squad to choose from for this game.
Yeah, now for the Swans, we've only got 2 players out, which is quite good because we had an injury list of about 6. But yeah, it's only Liam Walsh long term and Joe Allen, who's obviously still recovering. But now we're going on to the key players then. So 3 that I'm going to go with for Preston. Number 1, Troy Parrott. I think he's on loan from Spurs, or it might be permanent. I think it's a loan though. Very young, upcoming player. Secondly, I'm going to go with Ben Woodburn, Welsh international. He did fall off a bit, but he's still a great player. And thirdly, I'm going to go with that man there, Freddie Woodman. A legend, really nice bloke. Did well for us, and he's still a very good keeper, to be honest with you. I think Newcastle, weren't right in letting him go, but yeah, I think they're the 3 players to look out for Preston. But would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I've gone with 2 players. One of them being Alvaro Fernandez on loan from United. I think he's a really good young promising player, and I think Preston are very lucky to have someone like him. He's had 4 assists in all competitions so far this season. So he's obviously good going forwards. He can whip in a good cross. He's good at one-on-ones, taking it past the wingers and all that on that left-hand side. So yeah, I'm gonna go for him as my first one. And then another one, I'm gonna go for someone who's a bit under the radar. I'm gonna go for Ben Whiteman. Someone who can play as a box-to-box. I think for Preston this season he's playing as like a defensive midfielder, because he can go into that role as well. And yeah, I know he's only had 1 goal and 1 assist this season, but I think he's a very, very underrated player for Preston, and I think he has done a lot for them over the last few years. So I'm going for Ben Whiteman and Alvaro Fernandez as well.
Yeah, and then now for the Swans key players. And so if there's any Preston fans watching this, you need to look out for number 1, Joel Pirro. His suspension's done, so we will be back for this game. Secondly, Olivier Incham. I believe he is better off the bench, but he's still a massive threat. And thirdly, Ollie Cooper. And I've said he's been terrific this season. But yeah, would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I'm going to add Ryan Manning. I know he just came back against Bristol, but I thought when he came on, him and Incham both made an excellent impact. And yeah, I thought he was absolutely superb in that game, so I'll go for him. And I think I have to go with Stephen Bender as well. He did get our player of the match against Bristol, and rightly so, he made some very crucial saves. We easily could have lost the game, but he made some incredible saves. So obviously to deny Bristol's attempts from going in. So yeah, I have those 2 players on the list as well.
Yeah, and now going on to the lineup, I'm going to go with then. So in goal, Stephen Bender. Right wing back, Matty Sorinola. Left wing back, Ryan Manning. I think he has to come back in. A back 3 of Ben Cabango, Nathan Wood and Harry Darling. Keep it the same. 2 defensive midfielders, Matt Grimes and Jay Fulton. 2 attacking midfielders, Ollie Cooper and Joel Pirro. and then up front, Michael Obafemi. But yeah, what's your lineup?
Yeah, that's an interesting lineup actually. I think I don't know actually. No, I don't know, because I feel like we're playing alright without Perro at the moment. I know he obviously had a suspension, but I think since he's gone, we've actually been playing alright.
Yeah.
So I think if you're going to keep the same lineup as today, but yeah, obviously put Manning opposite left wing back, and I'm going to keep Luke Cunningham then instead of Perro.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, I think, we have been better. Well, I wouldn't say better, but we have been playing well since Burrow's not been in the team. But I think, now that he is available, I think he should come straight back in. But yeah, score prediction wise, then I'm going to say they don't concede many goals, so I'm going to say Preston 0, Swansea 1, Joel Piro. But what's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to confident as well. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Swans win. I think, yeah, Overfame will definitely get a goal. I think Perro will get one. I think he'll come back strong, and I think he'll be a good player for us this season. So for Perro and Overfame to score for us. And yeah, for Preston, I will go for. I don't know. You know what? I'll go for Ben Whiteman.
Yeah. Obviously, massive thanks for watching this video. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend the game. Luke may be attending it. We do not know yet. But yeah, I won't be able to attend it as I'm going on holiday. But there will be some kind of video tomorrow. Obviously, if Luke does attend the game, he'll obviously be vlogging that. But if he doesn't attend the game, then we'll probably both do a match reaction. But regardless of what happens, there will be some kind of video to watch tomorrow. So yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this, and yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers.